So all of you go to your rooms and rest the night?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, the night passes without event, unless there's an escape attempt.
No.
Not that anyone's a prisoner anymore, but
Oh, yeah.
not like that's going to stop a good escape.
You don't get my message about the...
Oh, you got the cautious or setup, have you?
Every night for the entire campaign.
Okay. With a bucket of whitewash.
You gotta be rigorous. Oh, yeah. I'm going to attach it to the skylight. If the skylight's open, the bucket falls down into the room.
I like it.
But yeah,
Okay.
I will go to sleep.
Indeed. And the morning comes.
I'll
The morning comes.
I feel like, I'll just go knock on the doors. I don't know, maybe like after I've woken up, and it's like I never know what used to happen in the olden days. But these people they all woke up with sunrise, basically, right?
Yeah, the sun streams in the skylight.
Night owls will do that, but when the sunlight wakes me up from my sleep, I'll go over and knock.
I mean, there's definitely a bell tower in the cathedral.
Obviously.
So the kind of
prayers, whatever wake us up. Yeah.
The gonging of the start of the day would definitely reverberate through the whole building from the huge bell.
Sure.
Raise you guys from.
Yeah, so I'll get dressed, ready for the day, have my pack, and then go knock on the other doors.
I'm already.
You're ready to go.
For
so I'm just like, yeah, okay. So I'm like, let us set off. I took all my stuff. Like I personally am not planning to come back here. But if you have anything you'd like to keep here for the evening, but I'm just going to carry my bag.
I'm quite used to carrying my gear with me. So.
Excellent.
Good Shalom.
Saves us a return trip.
You don't have much gear except for some weapons, right?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, I guess we head towards the old town.
Okay. So as you guys head downstairs and pass through the main, what's the term? It's not vestibule. It's not foyer. But what's the main body of the cathedral? I guess
The entryway?
No, the main
the
chamber.
fair.
The main.
Oh,
Lobby.
Yes, it's
the
not.
chapel? Is that?
Yeah. So as you pass through the main chapel, as you come out into the main chapel,
the nave. It's
the
main part
nave
where people come to worship.
Oh, good.
Okay.
So as you return to the nave, from the side room and rooms and on your way out, you notice that there is a fair abundance of
Thugs with axes.
Thugs with axes, no, Stormwind guards, in fact, with axes.
Oh.
Not with axes, with their regular arms and armor. Hanging around. Stormwind guards with the gold trim to their uniforms of the Stormwind Royal Guard. And in particular, there's a few of them, 4 or so, in a cluster hanging around by the door to the side room, the study where you 3 and Elling Trias and High Priestess Lorena had a conversation one evening.
Yes.
Yeah, and they're not sort of looking menacing or anything, but they are watching everyone coming and going.
As you kind of walk
And the
by,
door is closed.
Yeah, as you kind of walk by, I wouldn't stop walking, but I'll kind of be like, seems the king is in attendance.
He is a holy man after all.
Was he crowned already?
Yes.
Yeah, I think they-
Anduin would have been crowned king by now.
Immediately,
Humans.
Yeah. But I'll just keep walking past you.
Kind of like.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of look to you, Silas, and any ideas?
But I imagine the king is indeed a holy man. He's probably just speaking with the church.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll just continue walking and continue heading to Old Town.
Okay. So you guys trace the now familiar route.
Oh, and the door. No, but go, yeah, okay,
It's so fucking crowded, this map now. It's just over here.
This is what you get for giving him a map.
It adds a lot of personality.
I've put Ian back on his map now.
Nice. Okay.
I'm still on the map too, by the way. Oh, God, I'm not. I
You
apologize.
should be on the non-drawn map. Oh god, he's drawn as yellow.
I was trying to show that I was still on that map.
I
But...
see. You cross out the front of the south exit of Cathedral Square, cross the bridge. You walk the canals around the trade district and cross the bridge into Old Town, and then pass through the tunnel under the fortifications and into Old Town proper. Where you are, well, now you're walking the streets of Old Town. There are a few stores here that may be of interest.
Walking
There
in Old
is.
Town.
There is the protective hide. For most of them, you can tell what they sell by the name.
They
but
sell
this
hide.
You can't tell without going inside. The protective hide is one. Thane's boots. The silver shield.
Yeah.
Heavy-handed weapons.
Have you?
Honest blades.
Will there
And
be a place in Old Town that sells guns, or would that only be
limited
the Dwarven
immunity. No, that'd be in the Dwarven.
place? And this bit of
District.
passage doesn't cover that, does it? It just says. What does it say on it? Does it say Old Town?
It's addressed to like by name to various merchants in Old Town of the stores and
The
requests them
Dwarven
to,
Strix is more of an embassy, right?
and to provide supplies and equipment to the bearer of the writ, and that it should go on the expense account of Matthias Shaw, leader of SI7.
Okay. Do you want to do this all in game? I don't know what you guys want.
The only thing I'm really interested in are probably mana potions, and then I need to replenish some arrows.
Arrows definitely can be done. There's certainly nowhere here selling mana potions though.
That's fine.
Well, first of all, I would be quite satisfied with normal gear, but if I get to choose, I would kind of want to go.
Well, I mean, the writ is pretty open-ended. It just says supply equipment.
Yeah, but I'm not sure, like, we're kind of short on time and stuff, so mostly worried about.
So the question is, I'm trying to remember, are you a heavy armor wearing lad? Or lassie,
Not
I guess?
even a lad, yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, I have my chainmail, but maybe I can also go for something
plate.
heavier.
Full
Plate. Like, maybe, like, I'm not sure this is covered in-game, but, like, I'm sure the Sentinels have, like, a normal version of their gear and, like, a heavy war version of their gear. And I would
full
want to
plate.
go for that full plate Sentinel gear.
Well, you're okay. I hate to burst your bubble. You're not going to be able to get Sentinel gear just because these are the human merchants.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. But like something
they don't
most akin to that.
But
Yeah.
full plate.
But you could, as Ian has said several times, you could certainly get your hands on some full plate. It would just,
And then
it would just be a quite unstylized, functional set of full plates,
Functional. Well, just like you, Talia.
rather than fashionable.
what's that supposed to mean?
Just
Yeah,
like
I was
you,
gonna ask the
Talia.
same fucking thing. What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Hey, you know.
Function over
Calls it
style.
like he sees
how
it.
we describe Talia.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, and then weapon-wise, maybe like
And style over function for Silas.
a good-
Like, just Talia like walks out of the shop looking like a porcupine, just under the way to order.
Yeah.
Okay, well let's see. There's heavy-handed weapons and there's honest blades.
Oh, I want to go to honest plates because
yes.
Looks like the differences between them is one-handed and two-handed weapons, judging from the. Let's see.
Can I get-
It is Derek Cohen in his
Twilight.
two-handed weapon merchant.
Can I get 2 silver rapiers, Mr. Cohen?
No, not from Mr. Cohen. In fact, you need honest blades. You
I
need-
thought I was an honest blades. No.
No, you need Heinrich Stone, the
Oh,
blade
Mr.
merchant.
Stone. Stone?
Heinrich Stone.
Hey, excuse me, Mr. Stone, could I have 2 silver rapiers if it's possible?
Yeah, I mean, you're raising some eyebrows, but you know the name of SI7 is good here, so you
What's that
can
being
get yourself
eyebrows?
2 silver rapiers.
Does this silver
Well,
property
just
have
like
any
you know, just like
disadvantage?
just going in and being like, you know, give me all this good
No,
shit.
I have... No.
Is there any disadvantage to your weapon being silver?
It's not made of silver, which would
Oh,
give
yeah.
it, which would have significant problems. It's just silver. There's silver. It's like a silver edge and point to it. It's not
Oh.
actually like forged silver.
I can still put poison on silver weapons. Right?
Yes.
That's fine.
I'm just gonna corrode the silver away.
Oh, that's... Wait,
If it's possible, I would want a silver longsword that maybe has a traditional night elven curve to it.
Scimitar.
These kind of curves.
let me
Yeah.
have a look. No, I'm looking at what's on the bench, and there doesn't seem to be anything with any kind of traditional item
Oh,
curve.
creative.
Oh, we don't have them curves.
Also, this long sword, this great sword is literally 6.5 feet long. Like it's much tall. I mean, I'm a void elf. I'm not very tall, but like it's huge. There's like a pole axe next to it,
Playing
and
a
it's like the
void
same
elf.
length.
Shh.
He's
It's
edgy.
the same. It's the same length as like a fucking bardiche, like a pole axe.
Yeah.
It's absurdly huge. No, there's definitely silver longswords or silver red longswords, but
Yeah, I'll just go for
nothing.
the stand.
Nothing. Yeah, you're just looking. Everyone's gonna mistake you for like just a human male. You've got the vice down and everything. Just looking quite,
Might be advantageous.
you haven't got that nice elf style down.
And then shield wise, I don't know what's like a metal shield.
You be wanting the silver shield.
Oh, yeah.
Run by
Can I make it?
Ryan Cross.
Can I have like a
Who
silver
seems
plating
to-
on that as well, so I can, if I bash like, demons, it does full damage.
He doesn't. No, you wouldn't. They're like something you could definitely get made, but like if you're walking to walk out of the shop with it today,
Okay.
he does seem to have only shields with the Lion of Stormwind on them.
Come on!
It's like
Scrape it off.
I shit you not. Like they're all kite shields with the Lion of Stormwind on them. There's nothing else. In the
Fucking
shop.
paladin.
Okay, let's see what he's selling.
It's because Blizzard is lazy.
He's selling a ringed buckler, a reinforced targe, a metal buckler, an ornate buckler, a large metal shield, a kite
There
shield,
you go.
a heavy pavis, and a crested heater shield.
Have the large metal shields, please.
A large metal shield, okay.
How much armor does that give?
In game, that gives 56 armor.
I'll write that down on my sheets. Yeah.
56 AC.
56 AC. You could have had the crested heater shield that requires level 45, but gives 107 AC.
Not there yet.
Better
Wow.
range.
We're not at that level. Alright.
And just in case anyone's interested, well, in case Jacko's interested, at limited immunity, you bought your heavy armor from Osric Strang.
No one's interested. Can I get some studded level armor, Chris?
No one's interested. Yes, in fact, there is the heavy hide. Isn't that, that's what it's called, right? No, the protective hide. The protective hide, run by.
It's really okay. It's really okay.
Well, let's see. There's leatherworking train, leatherworking supplies. No, you need. Oh yes, Seoman Griffith,
Oh yes, good.
the leather armor merchant.
Good, good. And I don't know if I want to trade my shotgun for a longbow. A longbow just seems better in every way.
It is.
Harder to conceal though,
It is, but like if anyone sees us, kind of fucked.
and your GM will have to be a
Well, is it-
real dick to start,
Yeah.
you know, putting such level of realism in the campaign.
So he's
that
not
it's
gonna do
harder
that.
to
Okay,
conceal
so
a
I'll trade in my shortbow for a longbow, Chris.
You'd have to be a real dick to screw you over with this.
Real dick. I'll just cut it in half and it'll be a shortbow. Chris, can
Oh,
I?
bow is
Can I
a
get
good
some-
idea.
Can I get some silver arrows?
Yeah, I was gonna ask about
gold,
that.
I get
Yes,
20.
yes. You can
Me
get
3,
some-
please. And a
You can get some
longbow.
silver arrows and a longbow.
And do you want a longbow bow, Jacko?
Man,
Yeah, it might be
this is
nice.
No, it's just Matthias sure was gonna have a heart attack. I mean, I was pretty well what I was doing when I said, guys, go into the fucking old town and buy.
Yeah, you're
whatever
lucky
you
they
like.
don't sell gun takers. That's all.
I
I'm
was
saying.
wondering if you guys were going to restrain yourselves at all. Apparently not, which is great.
No, what?
I mean, come on.
I'm not asking for full plate and then you're gonna sell it. Which I understand.
Yeah,
Cool,
we're gonna
man.
use everything we have here. In some cases, I'm exchanging something for like a silver or something.
He can have my short bow. I'll give it to him.
Oh,
He can sell that. and send the
your
profits to
manky
market,
old
sure.
short bow.
Exactly. Nick, okay.
Honest
like-
question: does WoW have a version of like a long bow that basically has like a serrated like the edges? So you
Oh
can use
yeah,
it
like
to be,
almost certainly, I'm sure. I mean, like I can't look through my bow transmogs on this character.
But probably not in old
Probably
times.
not here. I'm just wondering if
Yeah.
those exist because I've always wanted one in a campaign.
Yeah, that's so cool.
They're pretty badass.
What do I do this?
How much are guns though in this world?
They're at the bottom of the
Are they?
dock.
Oh.
hmm I was actually just looking at them because I was going to see if there's any other armor settings.
But yeah, like absolutely, sort of all sorts of edgy bows would definitely exist.
Cool.
Get it edgy in like multiple sentences.
Get it.
hmm
Shut the fuck up, Ian.
I got you. I heard it.
But the
Where'd it
longbow
go?
is like the.
Ah, Thulman Flintcrack, the gun vendor.
Can I
That's
have
in the dwarven place, right?
a set of Cenarian raiment?
No,
Can I have
definitely
a
don't sell
scimitar of the
scimitar.
Sirocco?
no.
Can I have Sulfurous Hand of Fire?
yeah, that's just on the counter. It's going free, really. That's like a Craigslist thing. It's, you know, going to a good home.
Perfect. Okay, but after we've done that, I will be like, do you mind if we take a slight detour in the dwarven sector? I have always found an interest in firearms, and it seems like
Such a roguey thing to
A
have.
good time to indulge that interest.
He's the worst rogue if you haven't figured this out, by the way.
What are you talking
It's okay.
about? The rogues have an archetype to let them use guns. It's called combat rogue.
I know.
It's called Outlaw Rogue.
It used to be combat, right?
It used to be combat, and I miss the days because Outlaw
Yeah.
fucking Rogue is stupid. And it would be cool. I wouldn't mind it so much if it wasn't stupid, but it's stupid with stupid mechanics, stupid RNG.
Alright,
Fucking broke my favorite class.
And buy a sniper rifle. No.
But is there such a thing in the game called like as composite lock? Or can you use
Man, you're really back in the Pathfinder. Yeah, days,
yeah, we're back in the Pathfinder days.
Man, those are good composite
No,
bows.
they
I
don't
like them.
exist under the. They don't exist under the rules of fight.
What
But
are
you
you-
now get
didn't-
dex.
it wasn't-
You get dex.
You didn't like aim it with your strength, right? You used your dex, but like
Use
you
your
could
dex.
add
Use
strength to your
Dex,
damage.
and then
Like,
yeah, you could have like a +1, +2, +3 compound.
Yeah, and
mode.
like
You could have a
And
plus
so again,
one.
that was back with Pathfinder when you didn't
Yeah.
add your dexterity
dex to your-
modifier to
yeah.
damage.
You
So it
already
was
had
like
it.
really big, like composite
Yeah,
bow was
yeah.
great.
But like, and
there
it also gave a reason for archers to have strength and stuff.
Yeah, that was cool. I actually really liked the composite bows.
are guns easier to hit with?
Guns are exactly the same. They're dex to hit and damage.
Fuck. We'll just stick to the.
The thing I like it, I put it one-handed basically, so I can like.
Don't want a
Strange
hand
blade.
crossbow.
I like actually maybe I should get a short sword. Chris, I would also like a silver short sword.
Just along with the 2 silver rapiers.
Yeah, along with the 2 silver.
2 silver
Okay.
rapiers? Are you shitting me?
One's my poisoned one, one's my normal one.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna like. I think a lot of people like 2 rapiers. I think are pretty standard. You know, you always see like in films, and like they always have like the 2 things right next to each other. They always like.
Can I have a siege rocket?
Oh, sorry.
You're gonna have to look around the Dwarven district for that.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll be saying doesn't. But
I'm just, like,
Maybe,
going-
maybe check out Tinkertown when you get to Iron
but after,
Forge.
yeah, after we have like gone all through the old town, I will be like.
Oh, here we go. Firearms and crossbows.
Firearms. Yeah. Chris, the price is here. The price is in game.
Yeah. Just 'cause I'm too
boomstick,
lazy to do anything other than
blunderbuss, machine gun.
Machine guns. Yeah.
Jesus. So you're probably looking at like a flintlock pistol. I would
Probably
bet.
a pistol revolver actually.
Wow.
Well, it's very Worgen, very sort of Victorian. I like it.
right?
Okay.
That's
What about a siege cannon?
No, that's tempting, but it is mounted.
Can be mounted on his back in Worgen form.
The sniper rifle is pretty cool. 'Cause- Oh, maybe. Oh, dude.
Come on,
Did
let
it
this
actu-
happen.
I mean, it is a mission where you got to survey from
They
a
actually have
distance.
sniper rifles.
Yeah.
Long way. It's silenced as
That's-
well.
Silence.
What?
It's silenced.
It does say silent.
How expensive is a silenced sniper rifle?
300
It's the
gold.
same as the pistol.
Pretty fair.
It's the
Pretty
same
fair
as the
value.
pistol. Alright.
Pretty fair. I don't know how you're going to pass yourself as a cheese merchant carrying that around.
Well, I mean that describes it
It's
basically
compact.
now,
It's a
right?
compact sniper rifle.
I'm assuming I'm
Well, now you're carrying around 2 silvered rapiers, a silvered longsword, studded leather armor, and a sniper rifle. Maybe that disguises slightly in the wind. Yes.
But like, could it be like all the assassins in all TV shows all know how to build? They always build the sniper rifle before, you know.
Oh, I see. You
I
want
buy
to
it,
carry it
disassemble
around.
it, and build
Okay.
it when we get
In
to
one of the
Okay.
crates is all the pieces
Okay,
of
but that's definitely gonna it's not like an action to assemble your sniper rifle.
No,
It's
but I
definitely
mean like I do it once we arrive in Lordaeron.
Okay,
like,
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Sweet, and it'll have like a sight on it, right? So then it's basically like
Should.
binoculars. Yeah.
Or it's like there are separate sites thing, so I haven't looked at
No, it's not
where
such
is
a
it on
sight. It's in firearms and crossbows near the bottom.
what page? No, not this one. There we go.
So we're
Fire up.
assuming this thing is gonna sell for like 1,500, right?
If
Yep.
it does, yeah.
If it does. Alright, so I'm gonna talk to the guy in the guns, Chris, right? And tell him I'm very interested in the revolver and the sniper rifle. But that I'll have to come back later in the day to see if my previous like dealings have worked out. Is that cool?
Okay, you do have the 2,000 gold from.
Yeah, but I don't want. I'd rather spend
Okay.
my own on that because this is just for me. Also, like, do these break a lot? Like, what are the chances? If I roll an ad one, are you gonna be like, all the sniper rifle breaks? It is now useless forever.
Yeah.
Is there any rules on that?
No, Chris.
No, I don't think so. I mean, it says so in the rules, no.
There's stuff about making them. It's like equipment points, but like, not about like actually using them. No, it doesn't say anything about using them. Like, it doesn't say they break or anything.
Yeah, the pneumatic crossbow has a chance to break on a 1 to 3. Same with an automatic crossbow.
Okay, but none of the
The
guns
crossbows
actually say
do,
that,
but
they?
guns don't. What the universe is it?
Yes.
Hey man, they make good guns. I guess I don't care about crossbows. Just like real
Yeah, it's
life.
really
Yeah, the
funny.
crossbows
So,
are made by humans, but the guns are made by dwarves.
Yeah,
So
they don't break.
what
Do we
does
have any,
2
like-
EP, 3 EP mean?
That's how much it is to make it, the engineering points. So I think like Tinkerer can make these things.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay, I guess like after we do some of the shopping and I kind of visit the gun merchant, should we go see if the thing is sold?
Yeah.
Okay.
okay, so you make your way.
I'm assuming it's
but
like
can I just
afternoon
list,
at
like,
this point, please?
The items that I'm getting and just make sure, sign off with you that they're okay, so they're on my
Yep.
sheet. Basically, change out my regular rapier for a silver rapier.
Mm-hmm.
I'll change out my 1 dagger and get 2 silver daggers.
Okay.
They're pretty simple.
You like
And
clean
then-
these guys out of their entire stock of silver
But
weapons.
they don't need silver.
Basically, yes. And then, if I can, up to 30 silvered arrows.
Yeah,
That's it.
sure. That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, Chris, I went for studded leather, 20 silver arrows, longbow, 2 silver rapiers, silver short sword.
Yep.
Cool.
There's a lot of cool sets in here.
Yeah, no armor sets, Jacko. They don't exist. Alright. And Jacko's stuff is all fine because we know he's getting a full plate. But...
Full plate, long sword, silver,
Shields, longbow,
shield. No. Okay.
arrows.
So
And then
now
we
we're
go to the
returning to the auction house.
Yeah.
Right, Jacob. What was the price range you put on it?
1200 bits, 1500 buyouts.
Okay, so I need you to roll me a
You should roll well, Jacko. You need this
D400. If it's below 50, it hasn't sold.
one.
Between 50 and 350 determines how much it sold for, and if it's 350 to 400 or 351 to 400, then it was bought out. It's sold for like minimum plus 5.
1205.
Yeah. Well, I guess that you put it on for 48 hours. That's the current bid, but like you could accept that bid and take it off now if you wanted.
Hmm.
Ouch, bro.
What time of day is it?
Like lunchtime.
We'll keep checking back every minute. Jacko, can you keep rolling? see if you want
Check
to.
back one
if we-
more time.
I mean,
Oh,
It's an
let-
auction
let's
house
just-
rule.
Let's eat some lunch. Maybe have some like what? I'll go check what time the Dwarven shop shuts. Well, I'll check that before we came here. It's like that night, that sundown, right?
I'm assuming it's the same amount of time, yeah, like they close around.
Sure.
Sure. So maybe like give it a few more hours and let's go check another time.
Yeah, end of the
Yeah,
afternoon.
we can go get some lunch. Also, where
Yeah.
do I think the mage quarter probably to try and pick up mana potions?
Yeah, I'm half a mana potion flavor.
They're all below 15. You retracted this
next,
bit.
next time you're rolling a D 345. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Wait,
Right.
does
well,
the dwarven sector also are there like grenades and shit or like bombs?
Yeah, there are.
Might be useful.
Let me see.
It's just arming yourself to the fucking.
All right, I
rocket
mean,
launcher.
yeah. While we're there, let's get an ice
There's
cannon
heavy
and a
grenades.
flamethrower.
Get some jumper cables.
Preaching mines.
Yeah. Those are there as well.
Those are for
That's
resurrecting
all-
people.
that
that
all
need
sounds
them.
really
Third
useful.
spell, Revivify.
Oh, smoke bombs.
Goblin jumper cables are a defibrillator.
Can I get a
Smoke
oh,
bombs.
okay.
oh,
That'd
bomb
be
sounds
useful.
good.
Concussion
That's
G
Rogue.
Magic Ray.
Roguey things.
So can I get an
Smoke
army
bombs are
knife,
kinda
Chris?
cool.
Yeah.
Wait, what an army knife?
I mean, like, yeah, you can, but probably not in the Dwarven district. But like, you'll be able to buy them in Tinkertown once you get to
Or
Ironforge.
auction off.
Wait, a what? Are you trying to buy?
An army knife.
Can
What's
I
that?
buy a battle chicken?
In Tinkertown, yes.
It's 12,800 gold.
Where are
What
you
the
seeing
shit
these
is it? Page. I don't.
Oh no, I see them.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I bet it involves
Constructs.
a really annoying escort quest.
Oh, and army
Construct
knives.
CR4.
Rocket boots.
Yeah.
Do you remember those stupid fucking mechanical chicken escort quests, Jacko?
Yeah.
Like in Tanaris and stuff?
Tanaris,
Oh
yeah.
my god. Oh my god.
Rocket boots, huh?
Well, okay, with 7 minutes left on our official playtime of the session,
Roll
Shall-
again, Jacko. Roll again.
shall we say you have some lunch at the Gilded Rose just outside the auction house, and then close to closing time, we determine with Jacko's roll.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
final go. Yeah.
Roll 345.
Better.
So it's not the top 50, but yeah, 179 plus, so 184 over base bid is what it sold for.
Which is
So it's
Well, I said
1384.
1384. Yeah.
how much we get each?
100.
Doesn't divide by 3.
461, and someone gets 362 or 462. Sorry.
You can have that, Jacko. You went to the
Yeah.
All right,
Thank you.
and then Chris, I'm gonna
Commission.
go back. I'm gonna go back and buy the revolver and the sniper rifle.
How much money did you get?
400. I'll dig into like that.
Okay, now you're digging.
A little bit. It's silent, Chris. It's like it's silence. Like when we want to take out a messenger, it's like perfect.
Okay.
Can I exchange gold out for platinum?
Yes, freely.
Oh, that's useful. I was gonna say, and like, do they come with ammunition? Like, if I'm buying like 2 guns with the guy, will he chuck in some bullets for me?
No.
Oh my god! Right, how much is the
He's a
ammunition?
dwarf. He's tied to the duck's ass.
How much is the ammunition?
I don't know. Is it nowhere in the book? I
I
mean, probably not, right? Given this.
don't think so.
No, it's just automatic crossbow. So it's ammunition crossbow.
This is infused ammunition. Wait, the normal cost per bullet. Here we go. 1 gold per 20 bullets. Okay. So I'll buy like fucking like 200 bullets. Right. So a sniper rifle, and like, can I do some? If he's a dwarf, right? He loves like building stuff. If I asked him to like quickly show me how to like put it up, like apart and put it together again, will he do that?
Yes.
Sweet.
That he'll do.
So that was 400. That's 600 plus 20. No, plus 20. Take away 461. So I have to pay 159 on my own. Okay. Cool. Okay, 1855. Okay, cool. Good stuff. Good stuff.
We're decked out, boys.
Yeah.
Indeed.
There actually is sniper rifles in the game. Wow, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, there's guns. There's all sorts of like fancy guns and
Are you
shit.
proficient with guns? Or is it just
Yeah, I get it. Like that's the rogue archetype I went for was the gun one, which is why I like gone aboard all these
Cool.
guns.
Alrighty. I've
You
got
know,
a
this
wealth
fucking-
calculator finally going, so I could actually see how much my total gold is now.
You're gonna kill Sylvanas from what's the max range on a sniper rifle? Like 1600 or something?
Yeah.
1600 feet
It's
away.
ridiculous.
What a shot! But I have disadvantage. now.
400 to
Quick, I
60.
shouldn't see it
I've
coming,
got a-
so it's
I've
like.
got a
panic.
question. Yeah, that's true. So like,
Surprise.
so I have sneak attack as well. I know to cancel it out, so I just gotta hit that shot. Can I poison bullets?
Hmm.
You can poison
it will
arrows.
take
Yes.
a while, but
Yes, a vial applies is applied to a weapon is 5 charges worth. So a vial can be used to poison 5
Poison
bullets.
5 bullets. Okay. Sure.
wait, but you can't just poison the case.
It's poison
No,
the tip.
the
It's
key-
not
the
like,
tip injection.
what do you think it's gonna do, Jack? You think in the process of being like exploded out of the barrel of a gun with like igniferous powder, and then like all the spinning and the flight through the air, you think the poison might come off? That'd be ridiculous.
No.
There's no chance.
No chance. Silly magic. Right.
Magic.
Alright, excellent. I'll bear that in mind. 5 bullets. Cool. Sounds like a
And Shalon, do you need like any traveling equipment? Like tent?
Oh yeah, I should
Or
probably buy some
bedroll.
stuff like that,
Probably.
yeah. Well, we can buy that we can buy that stuff in like Airy Peak as well, right? Because that's
Yeah.
not covered by like our old town shit. I don't think. Just
Um,
arms and armor.
Well, I mean, yeah, in theory. Yeah, no, you're right. It's not covered. Should have been, but I didn't think of that, so.
Whatever. I mean, that's what the gold was for.
Yeah.
Sure.
Right, the goal is for just, general costs of the mission if you need, like, bribes or whatever.
Bribes.
Or to hire outside help, or, like, it's just, whatever costs you might incur.
Gambling. And are we ending there then, or?
Yeah, sure. We'll say that you guys buy all your equipment and board the tram at the allotted time, and we'll end with you accelerating down a tunnel, long, straight, and faster on your way to Ironforge, the great dwarven capital.